Today's video, two-strand twist or comb coil technique. You decide. Oops, sorry. Hands off. Something I keep telling my clients and now I'm doing it. Hi, my name is Adenike. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so today I'm going to be going over the techniques used, well, the most popular techniques used, which is the comb coil technique for starter locks versus the two-strand technique for starter locks. Yes, I have both sides of my head different, and there's a reason. Now, the reason is I started my locks with the two-strand twist 3 months ago, February 13, 2020. And I was really excited. My purpose for going and locking my hair, I will share with you in another video, but this one specifically is going to be about, should I stick with the two-strand technique or should I go for the comb coil technique? Now, I did try, obviously, the two-strand technique. And my hair, let's talk a little bit about my hair. I have 4B, okay, 4B texture, and it's very fine, thin, and my density is low. I've experienced a lot of hair loss, especially after a few miscarriages that I've experienced, and also hypothyroidism, something that I had to overcome and heal. I did heal by myself. And I'll share that with you as well if you're suffering hypothyroidism. Now, I lost a lot of hair with that, especially, with different hormone changes and medications. That too also affects your hair density. So my hair density has gone down. My hairs feel very fine. At first, when I started the locks in February, my hair felt brittle. However, since then, my hair has improved. The density does feel as though it did increase a little bit, but not much. However, I wasn't too pleased with the way my hair is growing. The characteristics, I was hoping that it would have thickened up a little bit with the lock, having locks in my hair. But what has happened is, as you can see here, the hair has become very slim, slender, and I don't think it's going to thicken up much for my hair. I don't believe it's going to very much over time, and that's not what I want to commit to long term. Now, one of the reasons why I believe this is happening is because with the 4B hair and that type of texture, it tends to straighten out fairly quickly. So now when you have that motion of the two-strand twist, you're creating that pull in a rope-like braid pattern. And so once the hair is brought together and it starts to mat, and come to bud and so on and so forth, it doesn't thicken up much. It really just brings each of the rope in. It kind of just, buds each side of the rope in pattern. And some might experience thickening, but as you can see, my lock is just as slim as ever. So what I did was I took the locks out on the right side of my head, as you can see, and I put the comb coil technique on the right side. So the difference with this, I'm finding with the characteristic, is that it's a little bit thicker. So now what I'm hoping is that over time, it will swell to give me a little bit more density per lock. And that way I'll be able to not experience that slender lock look, especially in different lighting. If I tilt my head a little bit, it doesn't have that rich look I was going for. Because just doing a quick video. Even if you look at here, and this is for people with 4B, 4C texture. You see how look at the characteristics of the lock. Okay, especially in the back. It's gotten really slim, and I was unable to. I tried to leave this. As you can see, the top of my head is very, very, very thin. You know, you can see a lot of scalp there, and that's okay when you're bending and dipping. But this at the top was a little bit thicker than the back. The locks feel really, really good. They do. They feel healthy. My scalp feels very nourished. And I'm excited. But if you look over here, well, I just did this today. I have a little bit better density, especially at the root. So if you follow my journey, you will see how the comb coil technique varies over time on my hair, which is 4B thin fine hair, right? Well, what's another way of calling my type of hair? Coolie. If you're Jamaican, you'll know what I'm talking about. She have coolie hair. All right, so that's it. Two-strand twist, comb coil. No, I'm not gonna leave it. I'm taking this out, sorry. So it's gonna match over here, and then I'm gonna have one cohesive technique all over. So far I'm feeling this. You know, when I was doing this, the two-strand, the hair was longer, right? The hair came out longer. I'm breaking out this pandemic. And I believe this is gonna shrink a little bit more, but what I'm looking for is density per dread, okay? So that I won't have or experience these really slender, skinny looking dreads. It may not be much of a difference, but I think what will happen, and I'm hoping this will happen, the cohesiveness to the pattern will give me more of a uniform look and a neater look. So I don't know, we'll see. But this journey, I wasn't feeling it. So that's why I went into it and I took it out. It wasn't easy. I'll post a video of myself taking out the dreads and coiling it to match this side. So I hope this was helpful. I don't recommend 4B hair to do the two-strand twist, because 4B hair tends to straighten out, you know, just by the pulling. Just by pulling, if you two-strand twist your hair, you pull it, put it up in a ponytail, you are stretching the hair and straightening your hair. That's what's happening. That's what happened to mine, especially being that it's fine and it's thin. So it was easy to just create that, you know, almost like a quick blow dry feel, you know, a yaki hair straight feel. If you know what yaki hair is, if you used to wear weaves or whatever, that's how your yaki perm feel. And so I didn't think that was very helpful, so that's why I'm going to change it, in hopes that with the comb coil technique I'll have a little bit more denser looking locks, uniform looking locks, and not so much slimming locks, which it kind of looks like it has the potential. But listen, I went 3 months with this. I'm just not feeling this. That's not what I was hoping for. So I'll try this, and we'll, you know, I'll spend another 3 months. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So I don't mind switching up my journey and trying something else. So I'll share everything I can with you guys here, and we'll see. Let's go through it together. And I just want you to make informed decision. I didn't see anybody who was willing to give a little bit detailed information. If you want me to give even more information, I can and I will. That's not a problem. Just write below, write the question in the comment box, and let me do my research. Let me send you pictures. Let's go through this. All right. So do a little swing. Bye bye. Bye bye, two-strand twist. It was nice to know you. Shouldn't even be touching this because I just did this. But yeah. Oh, products I use. I make my own products. I make my own shampoo, hydrator, and oil serum. So that's what I put in my hair. And my hair is, it's fire right now. But not feeling it, not feeling it. Alright, thank you. Oh, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Neriish.